What's going on, guys? Jay West here. Welcome to another Jay West Reviews. So, how's your hunt going? My hunt was pretty successful, so that's awesome. I'll tell you about it right now. It wasn't successful at first. I'll tell you that much. So I went to my first store about 10 minutes away. You go through the mumbo jumbo. I'm looking for this item right here. Get the scanner and everything. They're like, yeah. The girl I was talking to was like, yeah. These came in this morning, but we're not allowed to sell them until the 25th. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, we can't, they're in the back, but we're not allowed to bring them out until the 25th. And I'm like, I look at my calendar, I'm like, yo, that's like more than 2 weeks away. I'm like, no, these things will be all over the place by now. And I'm like, yeah, everybody else in the United States is getting these things right now, and you guys can't like get it? And she's like, nah, we can't do that. But then she showed me the location of another store that might have it. 59 minutes later, I go to this other store. Of course, they don't have it. So I'm fuming at this point. Then I drove like almost an hour away to another store that doesn't have the product. So then I look on Target.com, see if there's another store close by. I go to another store about like 15 minutes away. This store isn't even open. This Target is just being built. So it's in the GPS as a Target that's, you can go to. You can see the building, you can see everything inside, but they're still on skids. There's no, everything's on skids. It's being or not remodeled, but they're still working on it. So then at that point, I'm calling different Targets in this area because it's a long drive between Targets here. It's a very long drive. And then I was like, you know what? Let me just go to the store near my job. And that's about like an hour and 10 minutes away. So then I go all the way down there. And of course, I got a tip though. They're like, if you see Casey Jones, if you look on the app and you see Casey Jones available, a Casey Jones set, they probably have it. So then, it doesn't work, by the way. Because I went to the store by my job, which had the Casey Jones pack available, and then they're like, yeah, if it's not on the floor, we don't have it. So I'm like, oh. And then, okay. Then I'm like, all right, do you know of another store that may possibly have this? And they're like, yeah, there's one more store, like maybe like 10 miles away. So I go to that one. This is store number 4, and then I'm going to store number 5. I'm just like, I'm not gonna find this thing today. I really don't feel like going all the way down to like the city to find these things. So I head to this last store, and then I'm walking around. I see the Neca section. I don't see anything. And then I head over to the toy section. Don't see anything. Something caught my eye in the corner on an end cap, and boom! I was like, oh. So yeah, man. This is what we're reviewing today. We're taking a look at April, Ultimate April, or as some call her, Daddy Long Neck April. Gonna take a look at her today. Went in the storage unit like right after I got mine, and then I got my old April out. So we'll take a look at that. What else we got here? We got the Bugman and Electro Zapper pack. So we got that. I don't know why my computer screen is like blue. So we got that. Then we got this big boy right here, man. This big boy, Colossus of the Swamps. He's really big, man. Like I saw him at Comic-Con, and like he was huge. Like dude's massive. And then last but not least, this bad boy right here. Like I'm putting all of the reviews that I have like set up to the side, and I'm putting probably these out first. Maybe I'll do 2 reviews a day. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, this is the joint right here. Look at that. Oh my goodness, this blue screen is killing me. But yeah, that's them thick boys right there. Oh my god. And then we have like 2 in the store. I'm hearing some stores have more, some stores may have 2, some may have more. So it all depends on your store. I'll know one store that may definitely have it. Yeah. Gotta wait till the 25th though. But yeah. That's kind of crazy. So yeah, I lucked out there, man. 5 stores, a couple. It was a couple hours that I was driving around because there's very long distances between everything here. So, but it was a nice find, man. I skipped on the battle damage shredder and the splinter for now. But yeah, when my store gets them out, because Comic-Con tickets go on the other day, so I gotta have gotta have a little cash for that. So yeah, man. So yeah, let's take a look at this April, man. Look at this packaging. So, mutant interest story. Got April on there on the TV, and Turtles just checking her out. It must be an interesting story that she's talking about. And you got the side here, got the side over here, and then on the back, got April in this little contraption here. I don't know what episode that's from. And then you got the granny over here, and April. She never interviewed her grandma, did she? I don't remember that. And then we got some pictures of her with Michelangelo, and it looks like she's talking to Ground Chuck for some reason, like she's interviewing him. Oh boy. And then let me read the bio on the back. This is probably going to be a long review because I'm just rambling. Channel 6's April O'Neil here with today. Oh, it's like, okay. She's like talking. With today's top story. Construction begins on the developer Horatio Stressbar's new theme park. This just in. Officials have confirmed a break-in at the Midtown Pizza Museum. Reports say that a rambunctious rhino and worrisome warthog have made off with a cutting-edge pizza cutter. Breaking news, pizza panic in Central Park. Eyewitnesses are telling me that a no-nonsense man in a metal mask, possibly a ninja, has stolen all the city's pepperoni supply. Dateline Dimension X, a giant vortex has materialized directly above me. A monstrous robot with what appears to be a brain in his stomach is walking down 6th Avenue and heading towards Vinny's Pizza Palace. Stay tuned as I attempt to get in an exclusive interview with this mechanical mastermind. April O'Neil reporting live for Channel 6 Happy Hour News. So that is pretty cool. So yeah, let's pop this girl open, compare Big Head over here, and see what the differences are and which one may be better. Okay, let's start off by getting some of the accessories out of the way first, and then we're gonna go into the past Aprils and compare and contrast and all that stuff. All right, made a mistake. We're gonna start off with this one. This is actually Agatha's aunt, Aunt Agatha Marbles, and she was in the episode Case of the Hot Kimono. So that's a picture of her aunt, and she did review. She actually was interviewing her in the beginning of the episode. So yeah, so I was wrong about that. Next, we got this little contraption here. So this thing opens up like this. So this is from the episode Planet of the Turtleoids Part 2, I believe, and it just goes around April like so. You open that up, and it's like a perfect fit for this April. Let me get it on there. So it's gonna be pretty snug on April 2.0. Let me see if I can get it on there a little bit better. And then it just closes up like so. So it's a very tight fit. It feels like it's molded for this April. So I'm gonna take that off and put it on April 1.0. And it's a much looser fit, you know? Much looser fit. So yeah, she's definitely got wider shoulders, and that's that little contraption right there. And what other new accessories do we have here? That's this little guy. I'm not sure what episode this guy is from, this little dude right here. I was like, I can't go back and look for this one specific little dude. I didn't see him in the episodes that I was checking out. So this little plant here. And then a lot of these we've seen before. We've seen the pizza monster before. So we've seen that guy. The Gazai plant, we've seen that. That came with Splinter and Baxter, I believe. The hamster statue. We've seen this guy that came with the original April. Tortoise in the Hare book. Or the Hare in the Tortoise book, I should say. With the little number 1 turtle on the back. Now, I believe, I gotta check to see if this came with Splinter and Baxter. I feel like we've seen this before, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Then we got the video camera. So we've definitely seen this before. Got the video recording equipment right here with the microphone. Got a spare microphone, so I've seen that. Turtle com that opens up. There we go. Turtle com that opens up there. And then we got a whole bunch of hands. There's a bunch of these things. So I'm gonna try to put these together like this. Let's see. So she's got 2 peace signs for the left and for the right. And she's got 2 like open hands, 5 fingers to the face hands right there. She's got 2 thumbs up or thumbs down, whichever you want to display her with. She's got pointer fingers for the left and for the right. And then just these relaxed posed hands like that. And then of course she's gonna come with 2 grabbing hands. So that's pretty much it for the accessories. And then we also have this head. Got two extra heads that comes with her, which is pretty dope. So you got the smiling expression, which is really nice. It's really nice. I like that one. And then this episode, which is also from the Case of the Hakamono, with the blindfolded head. Her and Vernon were captured by one of those gangs with mobster guys. So that's cool. Now for the fun part. So we got April 2.0. Let me see if I can get that. I want you to be able to see the height on this because it's actually not that much of a difference. So let me see if I can get her. Yep, get my camera like that. Yeah, there's not that much of a difference in height. It's very minimal. It's very minimal. Like you stand them up next to each other, and the height's not that. She's a little bit taller now. So, and then we'll put them next to Cat April. Ooh, stand up there, girl. And she seems to stand up pretty good, even though it's like I feel like it's the same legs. We're gonna check that out in a second. See what differences I can spot. And then Cat April, who doesn't want to stand up here, who has the smallest head out of all of them, but I feel like it's the most accurate hair sculpt. She does not want to stand up. Oh man. So we got 9:47 here. Okay. I'm actually getting ready to order some Comic-Con tickets. So hopefully that works out. So yeah, I'm just gonna hold her. So that's all 3 Aprils so far. And they pretty much, from what it looks like, use the standard like lower legs and arms. The only difference I can really tell from what I was checking out is that the new April has an updated upper torso area here. So all this and the head and the neck area, that's all brand new. It looks like everything else is pretty much the same. And then take a look at the back. Like that, I believe that's all the same. And stand them side by side. So yeah, like the height, she's like a smidge taller. It's not like drastic or anything like that. As for the new hair sculpt, I like it. Like, actually, that's what they should have did with this one. There's so you can see like the black highlights in the hair. They like the animation lines. So that's really cool. I like what they did with that. I wish they did that with this one. No animation lines on this figure. Like there's some on the clothing, but there's none on the hair itself. But on this one, got the animation lines there. You can see the head size. She's got a big old noggin. Look at that thing. It looks so much better, dude. Oh, look how it comes. That's so accurate to the cartoon, how it like poofs out like that. The first one did too, but I feel like this one is a little bit more prominent. Yeah, this was worth the wait. I would say it was definitely worth the wait. For all those people that missed out on April the first time, I think this is a great second chance, you know. So articulation, we're gonna go over articulation here. We're gonna go over the head is on a ball joint, so it's gonna go left, it's gonna go right, it's gonna go up a little bit. You can go down a pretty significant amount. The neck isn't that bad. The neck is not that bad. If you put it in a certain position, yeah, it's gonna look like her neck is gigantic. But like, I think people are blowing it out of proportion. Once they get the figure in hand, the neck is it's normal. It's there's people who are going nuts over this neck. It's not bad. It actually is very proportionate. When you get it in hand and you see, like, I don't know why it looks so long in the promo shots though. It looks super long, but when you get it in hand, it's perfect. This is a great update. Like, I don't know what people are complaining about. They must not have had the head on the whole way in the promo shots, because I don't see anything wrong with it. I really don't. It's not that long. And then actually with, you know, you can move it around. It's not going to hinder articulation with her head being so low, you know, on the collar. So, like, when you get it in certain poses, the neck looks fine. I think it's been blown out of proportion. Don't worry about the neck. Once you get it in hand, it's fine. It really is. So the arms are going to be on a ball joint, so you can get those about this high. You can move those. It's kind of tight, so you can move those up and down, and then outwards, inwards. Got the double joints at the elbows here. Let me see. Kind of. It's like it's basically the same arms as these. So there's like a ball joint in there, and like the sleeve part. Oh, there is doubles. Okay, it is doubles. It just looks really weird. It's hard to see. So there's a double joint at the elbow. And then you got the swivel and hinge at the wrist. And then you got the ball joint at the torso here. No waist swivel. And then you got the ball joint at the thighs here. Double joints at the knees. No boot cut. And then you got the hinges and the rock at the ankle. So pretty much same articulation as the first April. Looks almost the same except for the upper body area and the face and the new heads. A couple of new accessories. Definitely, if you missed out on that first April, don't be paying them scalper prices, $150 and all that. Get this new joint. Now, what I've noticed though, it's going to be hard to get though, because I think there was only 3 Aprils there. Three Aprils, 3 shredders, 2 Lawson packs, 3 Bugmans, 3 shredder, and then 3 splinters. So yeah, if you get out there, I'm gonna say good luck on the hunt, everybody, because yeah, these things, April and the Lawson packs are the ones that are going first. So those are the ones you want to look out for. Now let's do some head swappage. All right, we got big head over here. We got normal April. Got pop off big head, and let's put on this smiling face head. Pop that on there. Got that nice pop. And look at that. I think that looks really good. Yeah, because the new head, and it's like basically the same body. The only difference is the upper torso. So yeah, of course it's going to look pretty good. That head is really big. Once you compare like with the other heads, it's really big. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So maybe since I have 2 of these, I might actually display one of these with like one of these heads here. Maybe, I don't know. There's so many display options that if you have multiple Aprils, you can do whatever you want, man. That's pretty cool. The face sculpt is great. It's really great. I'm really glad Neca listened to the fans. They gave us a 2.0. I think it's a great update. So, with that being said, let's pop on old big head here on new April. See how that looks. Whew. I guess it's yeah, it's a bit off. That's a bit off. The skin tone's a little bit different too. Like she's got a little bit more pink in the flesh tones on the new April. I don't know if that works as good as it does here. I think it works a little bit better with this one and with this one. Granted, the head, yeah, since it does look a little bit better, but this is the right head for this body, and this is the right head for this body. We're gonna take that off. We're gonna put on the blindfolded head, see how that looks. Okay, there we go. So we got the blindfolded head on, so you can mimic that scene in the episode. I just said it not too long ago. Case of the Hot Kimono, where why was that dude always tickling people's feet Like that's weird, man. That's weird. Stop. That was a weird thing. There was some weird characters in that show, man. It really were. But all right, enough of me rambling. I gotta get ready to go. But yeah, definitely scoop up this April. It's definitely this is like a must buy for anybody that missed. This is a must buy. Even if you do have the old April, I still would pick this up too, because it's definitely an improvement over the first one. So that's it for this review. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace and love, and I'm out.